Tesla, 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 guys. My goodness, man. This thing's under $200 per share now for the first time in, I think, half a year. Let me actually pull up this 4-hour chart and see. Today, the stock went down about 5%, while, mind you, the entire market, all the indexes did very well today. We had the NASDAQ up over 1%, Dow up 1.6%, the S&P up, 1.2%, and we had the Russell up 0.6%. So to think on a day like today, Tesla went down about 5%, yeah, guys, yeah, it's not looking so pretty. So yeah, it looks like the last time we were under $200 per share was back in, let's see, April. Yeah, pretty much April, guys, which was, I mean, do the math, 6 months ago, pushing 7 months ago. So Tesla's not looking so pretty. We're going to break down the charts today, what's going on, my thoughts. So hit the like button if you guys find value. Make sure to subscribe, and you might as well get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below or go to StockSurfS.com/Moomoo. Fund your account with your initial $100 deposit. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and you get a free share of SoFi stock. We'll talk more about that later. Again, link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So it's pretty obvious. I mean, if we're looking at this 4-hour chart, Tesla's in complete free fall mode right now. You guys can see we completely fell through the wedge. You guys probably remember, maybe not. We talked about it on the channel, which is another reason why you got to subscribe, guys. But we were talking about how we had a wedge, right? Higher lows being made, but at the same time, lower highs. You guys can see, lower highs were being made from, the middle end of July, 299 we hit. Then we hit the first lower high at about 278, 290, or 280 rather. And then we hit about 270 right here. And we were making higher lows during that, during that time period as well, right? We hit 214 here, 232 right here, and then we tried holding 240 a couple of days ago, actually about a week ago, roughly 10 days, and we ended up failing miserably there to hold another higher low to maybe make a shot towards the top of the wedge again, and clearly we ended up dumping through that point. We fell right through the wedge. We broke right under 235, which was the high from the end of, last month, September, and with today's move, Friday's move, and more like today's move, we ended up taking out the lows from, it looks like here, when was that? The middle of August? Yeah, we hit about 213, which we started to creep under that point last week. And today we got the big dump under that point. And again, now we're under $200. So the fact that we did not hold the wedge, we failed at 240, then we failed at 215, guys, 213. Yeah, not the best sign overall for Tesla, at least in the short term when it comes to their technicals. Now, if we pull up, let's say, the 1-year chart, does it look any better? Maybe a little bit better. Maybe it shows you that, okay, Tesla's still overall in an uptrend. If you guys take a look and draw out maybe a channel tool, you can see how overall we're still kind of trading in this channel, which is good. And this shows you on this time frame here, if we start going mid-hundreds, 150, and we break that point, man, it's going to get really bad at that point. But it's not really showing any signs of that quite yet. In fact, we're still arguably, we are in this channel still. And you could argue that this point where we're at right now could be a buy zone for Tesla, which, I mean, it's kind of risky considering it's a falling knife. We're not showing any signs of a reversal quite yet, but you could make that argument. Totally possible that this could be a spot where we do get some sort of bounce back relief rally on Tesla. And if we pull up the 3-year chart, let me show you this, guys. Yeah, the 3-year chart shows a little bit of a different picture. It shows, okay, wait a second, we tried breaking out from $100, which is where we started off this year at. If you guys didn't remember, we went from $100 all the way to about 300. We tried breaking out, but we failed at a critical spot when we failed to break above 300. Do you guys see this right here? Let me draw this out for you all. This is a clear downwards channel on the 3-year chart. Again, on the 1-year chart, you saw the uptrend channel arguably holding. Now on this 3-year chart, it shows a completely different story. We failed here at a lower high. Boom. Let me show you guys this. If it wants to work, come on. There we go. Failed at a lower high. Another one right here. We failed, and we failed at all these points as well. You guys can see, of course, the all-time high being 415 on Tesla, and now we're actually dumping back under the moving averages on this 3-year chart. So I mean, look, we got earnings from Tesla a couple of days ago, right? Last week, whenever that was. And ever since that point, the stock's been selling off, right? And you guys probably remember I was on my honeymoon, so I'm forgetting exactly what the numbers were. But I know they pushed back production, or not pushed back production, but I believe they pushed back the date on the Cybertruck in terms of it becoming free cash flow positive or something like that. I'm probably screwing up a bunch of things here, but either way. All you got to know is since they reported earnings, not last week, I think it was the week before. Yeah, I was definitely in the middle of the honeymoon then, so I was pretty much not doing much work at all. But either way, they reported earnings, and since that point, Tesla's just been getting hammered, right? It was pretty much in the mid 200s before earnings, and here we are about a week and a half, 10 days after earnings, we're under $200. So yeah, guys, not looking so pretty on the technical side of things. On the 4-hour chart, yearly chart looks all right, but again, on the 3-year chart, not looking good at all, clearly in a downtrend, and you could make a serious case that if this starts to deteriorate, the fundamentals deteriorate even more. Of course, we can see Elon Musk, now I'm remembering things. Elon Musk was saying high interest rates are putting a lot of pressure on consumers, obviously, right? Their monthly payments for cars, which is what they look at when they go and buy a car, monthly payments are through the roof because of these high interest rates. I mean, you guys have seen the math with mortgages, right? The same house, there's a $400,000 house, right? At 3% interest rate, the monthly payment is, let's say, for example, $1,500 a month, whatever your down payment is. Let's just have fun here, right? $400,000 house, 3% interest, $1.5K a month, let's say. That same house, 8% interest, the monthly payment's like $3,000 or $2,800 or something crazy. I saw this meme, not a meme, but it was like some analysis on Twitter the other day on X, at Stocks Talk Stocks, by the way. Make sure to go follow me on there. And I was like, holy crap, this is insane. And it's the same exact thing pretty much for vehicles, right? When you're going to buy a car, you're looking at the monthly payment. Most Americans are doing that, and they're trying to stretch that payment as far as possible to bring the payment down on a monthly basis. And even that's not working anymore, guys, with these interest rates. Even that's not working to the point now where Tesla, I think they're cutting prices again even more, which they've been cutting prices like crazy for God knows how long now. How long has it been? Like a year? Maybe more than that? I don't know. But overall, yeah. I mean, look, in the short term, if Tesla continues to deteriorate fundamentally, and of course, they're not going anywhere, in my opinion, guys, but there's ebbs and flows, or whatever you want to call it. There's cycles in the in the auto industry that Tesla's in right now. If we're in a down cycle now, which it seems like we kind of are, I don't know, maybe not. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But if these rates stay high, which they're probably going to be going even higher, right? Yeah, Tesla's going to be in for some trouble, and there's a lot of competition. There's no doubt about it, especially over there in China with BYD. It's the biggest competitor, no doubt about it. You can make an argument that Tesla could fill this gap down. Look at this. On the 3-year chart, we have a wide open window pretty much down to $80. I'm not saying it's going to go all the way to $80. That'd be nuts, although it's possible. Never say never. But this window right here, whether it goes to $100, $150 a share, I have no idea. It is wide open, guys. It's completely wide open, and that's a possibility, I believe, if we're looking at the charts and being very serious and honest with ourselves. Not even serious, but honest with ourselves. That's a point where I could see this going. And let me show you here another reason why. Probably the main reason why today Tesla ended up selling off. Let me show you this quickly, then we'll wrap up the video. By the way, if you're finding value, hit that like button. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always, and feel free to consider subscribing. It's free on YouTube here, guys. Without you, this would not be possible. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in as always. So Tesla declined by as much as 5% today, which we just covered, after seeing or getting news that Panasonic, a longtime partner and supplier to Tesla, had reduced battery cell production in Japan during the period ending September 2023, which is quite interesting. The update stoked investor concerns about softening demand for EVs, which we covered about 5 minutes ago, right? Especially especially for higher price EVs that may not qualify for tax breaks or other incentives from government programs in and beyond the US. And Panasonic cells have been used in Tesla's older and higher priced Model X SUVs and Model S sedans. And during a third quarter earnings call about 12 days ago, exactly 12 days ago, Elon Musk had cautioned shareholders that interest rates were putting pressure. This is exactly what I just said. Interesting, right? On the company to keep the price of its EVs lower and could hamper consumers' ability to buy or lease EVs moving forward, yada, yada, yada. And Musk also repeatedly said during that call that Tesla was facing serious challenges with the start of production of its long-awaited Cybertruck, which I'm not really surprised considering Elon and his history of pushing back deadlines or being way too, what's the word here? Way too, and not ambitious. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but way too, let's just say, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. He tries to say things that are going to happen in a month, but in reality, they're going to take a year or two to happen, right? I mean, this is the thing that we all know Elon Musk for. He's very famous for this, right? And the Tesla CEO said, we dug our own grave with the Cybertruck. And he also said on the Q3 call, I just want to temper expectations for Cybertruck. It's a great product, but financially, it will take a year to 18 months before it is a significant positive cash flow contributor. That's right. That's what I was trying to say earlier in this video. But yeah, man, that's a big reason why the stock's selling off today, that Panasonic news that we just got. And I guess pretty much, guys, with that being said, that is everything that I wanted to go over in this video. Be careful with Tesla. It's still a beast company, that's for sure. But it's one of those stocks that's very volatile. And you have to realize, with the macroeconomic environment that we're in right now, this puts a damper on Teslas. That's just the reality of the matter. The auto market is taking a hit right now. Consumers are not able to afford these different cars. And, that's, what we're seeing in the housing market as well, which is a whole nother beast. We're not going to get into that in this video. But, yeah, man, that's a quick rundown on Tesla. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe here on YouTube and follow me on X at Stas Talk Stocks. And don't forget to get up to 16 free stocks from Moomoo, guys, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below or go to StasSurFest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and you get a free share of SoFi stock on top of that. And if you fund your account at least $1,000 on top of those 6 stocks you already got, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks. And again, each of those could be valued up to $2,000, guys. So what are you waiting for? Use that link down below, or just simply go to StasSurFest.com/Moomoo. And by the way, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.